Now that you've hit junior networker, to get you to senior networker, it's time to get something back. And that is, you're going to now start getting your first introductions and referrals. To get to this senior networker stage, you need to have requested, not necessarily generated, but requested 3 introductions. That's it. You've been such a good person so far. You have given and given and given. You've given a golden recommendation. You've given an introduction already, and you've built your trusted connections. You've even silently complimented me on my hair and joined my YouTube channel so you can be up to date with all the new videos that come out. Right, now let's get you these introductions because that's really what you've come here for. All right, so here's what you do. You open My Most Trusted by clicking on it. You can either click on Trusted Connections or you can go to the dashboard, next to the dashboard, the toggle menu, and you go to Search Trusted Connections. You click on that. Now, what it's going to show you, and I recommend you do this straight away, is just click Reset Search just to make sure it clears the search so that there's nothing funny in here. So just clear the search quickly. And I want you to go from first degree to second degree. Now, a first degree connection, they are all your trusted connections. So when you search first degree, those are the people that are close to you and the trusted connections you've added. The second degree, they are the trusted connections of your trusted connections, and that's where you're going to get your referrals from. And this is where it gets exciting. If you do a second degree search and nothing comes up, then just towards the end of this video, I'm going to give you a few tips because you will need to start actually building your network a bit more. And there's a few ways and means of doing this to shortcut the process. But hopefully you've added enough trusted connections that you should have a couple of people in this list. So these are the people that you do not know, but your trusted connections do know. Different to LinkedIn. LinkedIn, there's just full of just crap and nonsense in people's LinkedIn profiles. You don't know if people know them or not. Everybody on this list is somebody that is guaranteed and meticulously added. That is the power of My Most Trusted. These are real, genuine people. So what I want you to do is I want you to scroll down this list and I want you to find somebody who you would like to meet. And I'm just going to start with Michelle. Now, Michelle is a trusted contact of my good mate, Kel Holiday. And you can see Kel's been pretty active lately. You can see Christian is a trusted connection of Gemma. And there's a whole bunch of them. As you can see, I've got a massive amount of options available to me. And what I want you to do is find somebody that you'd like to be introduced to. And I want you to click the request introduction button. Please do not be scared to push the button. There is a strange stigma that a lot of people have that feel that they are almost inadequate and not good enough to request an introduction to somebody. That is absolute rubbish. As long as you word your introduction correctly and you're not trying to spam them or sell them a massive product or come from a hard sell approach, this button is your best friend. Push the button. Do not be scared. The person who knows them, in this case, Kel, my good mate, or Gemma, they love giving referrals. People in business love making introductions. And as I go through this video series, I'm going to give you more tricks and tips on how to do it. For right now, I just want you to have the guts to push the button and request an introduction. You click the button that says request introduction, tell Calvin Holiday why you want to be introduced to Michelle Crawford. Now, over the coming weeks and months, you might start to notice some assistance here. We're going to give you some guidelines on what to say and how to say it. And I will do that in the videos. But for now, I just want you to say, I would really like to meet Michelle because I think we can form great win-win partnerships. There is so much synergy between us. I think we can both help each other. It's not a sales pitch. That's the kind of wording you want to use. You can also say, I see that Michelle is a consultant, or she is a business owner, or she is a product manager at Microsoft, whatever you want to say. And I really want to work with her for these particular reasons. As long as you have a good reason, that's not a sales reason, you have a 90% chance of getting that. Okay, so I'm not going to do this right now, but you'll request the introduction. But when you request the introduction, it'll bring up a little message and it'll send Kel an email asking Kel to please introduce you. And that's all you got to do. And then you wait. If you want to see a record of all the introductions that you have, if you look in your menu, there will be a referral history. This referral history will start to make a little list of all the referrals that you've made to date. So you can see who they are and you can follow them up. It's referrals you've made, referrals that you've received, etc. So it's really important. I'm going to teach you the art of getting this right down the line and the wording. But for now, I just don't want you to have fear. Know that your friend, your trusted connection, is very likely going to give you that trusted connection because they want you to succeed. Okay, so don't be scared. Push the request introduction button. Right, please do that. All right, now for those people, and this is also good for you, a little tip. If you have gone to your search network and you didn't have anybody in second degree, so the second degree is basically empty, then there's a couple of things that you can do. First of all, add more trusted connections. But number two, and this is one of, people don't do this enough. It's such a great tip. Go to the global leaderboard of super connectors. All right. These are the people that are massive users in My Most Trusted. They want to meet you. They want to have a chat to you. And when you chat to them and you meet them, they can add you to their trusted connections, and then you can have access to their trusted connections, and boom, your whole network can start to explode. Okay. So meet Andrea. Me, I'm Scott. Meet Jason, meet Darren, meet Debbie, meet Mark Jarrett. All of these people have got hundreds and hundreds of trusted connections, and you can even filter by country. So if you want to filter into the United States because you want to look for who's in the United States, it'll actually give you those people in the United States. And there's Kim Woods, Linda Fisk, Sherry Mills. You can see they've got golden recommendations, and you can just reach out to them directly. So reach out to them directly and just say, I'm a My Most Trusted user. I'm just getting started. You're a super connector. I'd love to have a chat to you. And they will almost certainly meet with you, add you as a trusted connection, and then off you go. That's one of the best possible ways that you can do it. The final way that you can do it, and I'm only going to touch on this now, is if you belong to a business network, that business network might have, or we can build a white labeled version for that network. Very, very quickly, you'll be able to get what you need. But I'm going to talk to you about that later, about white labeled for your specific business club or network, if you belong to one. If you don't, just use this. So for now, go ahead. I want you to please get 3 requests for introductions. And then we're going to go on the last and final step of becoming a senior networker. And then we're going to get you into that senior network lounge. Let's do it.